welcome back to Card Magic 6 here. Got another video for you guys, and actually, this is probably one of my favorite card tricks I gotta show on YouTube. So it's a pretty nice trick actually. I learned this a long time ago in 2014, and I haven't used it many times. But when I do use it, obviously it does give a lot of crazy effects on people because it's really mind-blowing. But I'm gonna show it to you, and it's really cool actually. And let's get to it. Here we go. So the performance. First off, I'm going to just spread the deck out. Maybe first I'm gonna shuffle. So shuffle the cards easy. Maybe I can do some table shuffles. Not that great at it, but I'll just do it anyway. Some table shuffles. Okay. Maybe some overhand shuffles, just like this. Maybe, I don't know, a Hindu shuffle. Any shuffle, you can even give it to the spectator and let them shuffle it however they want to. Let them go ahead and do whatever shuffling they want. That way they don't think that you've set up the deck in any way. Okay? So, first working out with that. Now I'm just going to tell the spectator that go ahead and spread the deck if they don't know how to. I'll do it. Okay, it really doesn't matter. Just spread the deck out, and then you're going to go ahead, take the deck back up, and then tell the spectator, okay, now you're going to tell me when to stop. So you go through, I'm going to go through down, and say the spectator says stop right there. So, spectator says there, and I'm going to tell them that the fourth card in this pile, we'll tell them what the fourth card in that pile is. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and the fourth card here, I'm going to take a peek at it, I'm not going to show you. Which tells me that the fourth card in this pile is going to be the Queen of Hearts. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. The fourth card here is the Queen of Hearts. Okay, and now what I'm going to do here is even cooler. So let's do it again. Maybe you thought that was boring or somehow horrible or something. I don't know, whatever you think. I'm going to do it again, basically. So let's go ahead and just say, spectator, tell me when to stop. And probably there, and I'll be like, okay, fourth card in here will tell me the fourth card there is. I'll go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take a peek at this card. It tells me the fourth card in this pile, the 3 of diamonds. I go 1, 2, 3, and the fourth card here is the 3 of diamonds. And this trick can happen over and over and over again until the spectator says stop. So basically, it's a really cool and amazing trick. So let's go down to the tutorial. Tutorial here. I am actually not going to use my monarchs. I am going to use my Madison dealer deck here. So let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. Okay, so first off, I've got the Madison dealers right over there. And I'll just make sure there's no jokers or anything in here. Take off all that and put it on the side. Okay, and so let's start off by shuffling up the cards. Okay, and cut the deck as many times. Alright, so basically how this trick works is the spectator, basically the whole trick is if you have a good memory. So it's more of a memory trick. You have to remember the cards as you do this trick. So it basically starts off it starts off by the spectator shuffling, okay? As long as the spectator knows how to shuffle, if he can't, then you do it. But as long as the deck is mixed up and the spectator thinks that there's no setup in any way. Okay, if the spectator thinks that it doesn't matter, don't have to shuffle it, then don't. It doesn't really matter, but you can go ahead and shuffle this deck up. Okay, your next step to this is to now spread the deck out. Okay, when you're spreading it, you need to keep an eye on the fourth card from the top, okay? So here, example is the 8 of diamonds. Right here, as you can see, the 8 of diamonds. So with the 8 of diamonds now, you need to remember that card, but you cannot flash it. So basically what I did is when I saw the 8 of diamonds, I went just through like this. That way it would cover it up. So that's a way to do that. And then obviously, the next step for this is to now tell the spectator, tell me when to stop. You go to the deck, they say stop, then you say, okay, the fourth card in this pile will tell me the fourth card there is. Okay, so you go 1, 2, 3. Now you want to look at this card. So say I look at it. So say example is the 7 of spades, okay? Now I'm going to take the 7 of spades and I have to remember it, and I'm going to keep it on the side, and I'm going to be like, okay, is the 8 of diamonds in here, because you remember that, right? So you go 1, 2, 3, and the fourth card here will be the 8 of diamonds. And they won't get much of a surprise. They'll be like, okay, let's do it again. Alright? So then you go ahead and do it again. Now you want to keep the fourth card here on top, because you remember this one, the 7 of spades, right, over here. So the 7 of spades, you have to remember that. That's the fourth card on top, so you have to remember to keep that on top. So when you're shuffling, like this, try and keep it on top. Just like that, and then you put it in together, and that's it for that. Then, you do it again, right? You go through the cards, they say stop. I'll be like, okay, fourth card here, I'll look at it, 1, 2, 3. You look at this card, say the 3 of clubs, and you put it back and be like, okay, the fourth card here is going to be the 7 of spades. You go 1, 2, 3, the fourth card is the 7 of spades. And now you can do this trick over and over and over again, okay, until they say stop and whatever. But this trick can be done in many ways, and it's non-stop, so you can fold the spectator in any way for this trick. But yeah, so basically that's it for the trick. And you see I have the Madison dealers here, and you may want to probably, if you do know that the Madison dealers are a special deck, I'm just going to show it to you here, that the Madison dealers have one thing that is really cool. So it's basically something like this. If I go spread the cards, someone says, okay, pick a card, say right there. So spectator says pick a card, and they picked a card. So it could have been any random card that they could have picked, and it really doesn't matter. Okay, so the one I have here is the King of Hearts. Voila, it's the King of Hearts. And what I tell you, it's the King of Hearts. So exactly, I mean the deck has a really cool trick to it, and it really doesn't matter exactly, but it's a really good deck. So I recommend you buying the Madison dealers or the Monarchs. And I'll make a separate video, a deck review for the Madison dealers. And see you in another video. Bye.